Oh, here we are, together again on one of the most wonderful days of the year, Christmas Eve. Time for another special episode of Comfort Food for Thought. It's your good friend Chris James here. I'm coming to you from one of Santa Claus's first stops along the eastern seaboard, Asbury Park, New Jersey. So how you doing, my friend? How's your heart? Filled with the holiday spirit? Oh, I hope so. Hope this day finds you at peace in the company of family and friends. Hope you're surrounded by love today. I'm watching a beautiful sunset here on the Jersey Shore. I can see it through the west window. Beautiful. Great night to travel by magic sleigh. Well, it's cold outside, but it's nice and warm in this old house. Got my fireplace going here, and pretty soon I'll hang my stocking and hope for something good from Santa Claus. Now, in my house growing up, there was absolutely no debate about the existence of Santa. My parents expressed an unwavering belief in him. The debate of whether or not he existed was not even considered or discussed. The existence of Santa Claus was beyond question, even when we were adults. The most real things in this world of ours are things that can't be seen. When we feel and receive love and generosity in all its forms, we know beyond a doubt that it's something real. Christmas joy is it's not derived from the gift itself. It's the love that's behind the giving. Santa Claus is the embodiment of that love and that generosity. Giving for the sake of giving. The embodiment of creating beautiful things in order to give them away for the sole reason of bringing joy to others. This is an idea we should never lose our belief in. Old Kris Kringle, he represents the best in us, the part of us that values giving over receiving. So yes, my friend, he most certainly exists. As ancient and abiding as love, he exists. And so, at this time of the year, it seems that we all, in some way or another, reflect upon it. We recall the love that's touched our lives, the love that still touches our lives. Oh, we carry those Christmas feelings and memories in our hearts, don't we? The older we get, the more and more we have to look back on. Looking back on all those people who touched those long ago Christmases, those memories of love. Yeah, they're precious. Memories of loving others and of being loved. That's why they're so beautiful. That's why they feel so good. That's why our hearts feel so full at this time of the year. So full that sometimes they overflow with tears. Oh, I know. Well, it's a reminder you have a heart. A reminder that there's still a sweet and gentle place in your soul. A place that remains unhardened by the world. It's a good thing. It's a beautiful reminder that you've been touched by love in this mortal life. Touched by the true spirit of Christmas. So yes, like you, I've shed many a Christmas tear. It's a night of profound light, and our hearts are maybe a little more open. Thank goodness for that. Maybe we feel things a little more on this night. It's okay. It's a good thing. Don't fight it. It's okay to feel those things, to shed a couple tears, celebrate the memories that we carry with us in our hearts. Those are precious treasures. We want to hold on to them. You know, and we also want to celebrate the love that touches our life now, today. During the holidays, it's easy for the past to overshadow the present. But you know, we want to live the words that Scrooge proclaims at his redemption in A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I will honor Christmas in my heart and try and keep it all the year. I will live in the past, present, and future. The spirit of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons they teach. Oh, and such lessons they teach. The holidays are such a rich tapestry of traditions, past and present, woven together, all celebrating the best in life, celebrating those intangible things that make life worth living, celebrating light, both literally with the return of the longer days and metaphorically, celebrating the light within us, the goodness and divinity within us, the celebration of the return of the spiritual light in our souls. Now, most of us know the story of Christmas from a Christian viewpoint, the coming of Christ, seen by Christians as the light of the world. But you know, whether we're Christian or not, we can take something from the story. This idea of the coming of spiritual light, the coming of the divine, this is right in line with what we talk about all the time. The coming of light, the searching for that light within ourselves, the choosing of love and light in our lives, choosing to give of ourselves generously, the giving of gifts. Oh, especially those precious things that people so desperately need. Understanding, acceptance, compassion, patience, peace. Oh, and let's not forget joy. These are true gifts. They're true gifts because they're made out of love. They have special magic because they increase love, not only in those we give them to, but in ourselves and in the world. You want to see a Christmas miracle? Give these gifts. This is the destination of our spiritual journey. This is where all our spiritual work and lessons lead. The spirit of the season reminds us of that, reminds us where we're headed, reminds us of how we want to be, who we want to be, who we're going to be. I'm going to go back to Charles Dickens here. I absolutely love everything about the story of Scrooge and the three spirits in A Christmas Carol. One of my favorite lines is from The Ghost of Christmas Present, where he reminds Scrooge, "We spirits of Christmas do not live in men's hearts only one day of the year, but in all the days of the year." So it's true of the Christmas spirit, and it's also true of love, which are actually one and the same. Love and goodwill. Oh, they shouldn't be just on Christmas Day, but the whole 365. The spirit of love in our thoughts, intentions, and actions. No matter what you believe, no matter what your own traditions are, this is the time of the year when we celebrate the things we, hopefully, all agree on. The things we all deep down find joy in. Kindness, giving, being together. These things are the spirit of the season. So let's embrace this day where we collectively overcome our fear and allow love to shine through our hearts. We don't have to be afraid to love on Christmas. We can show it. It's a day of collectively choosing and celebrating love, right? Let's give each other as much as we can. So as we wait for Santa Claus to arrive tonight, let's keep our eyes open for the Christmas gifts that don't come from a store. Let's watch for those Christmas miracles that happen when we give each other the things we really want, the things we really need deep in our mortal hearts, the reassurance that we're loved and valued, the reassurance that we're loved and accepted exactly the way we are. That's a gift that costs you nothing to give. Well, I best get on with my evening here. I hope Santa Claus brings you everything you want tonight. It's getting dark here, and I actually think I see his sleigh way out over the Atlantic Ocean. He's coming, bringing all kinds of good stuff to those who still believe in everything he stands for. I'm going to leave you with my father's favorite Christmas poem. He read it to us every Christmas Eve before we go to bed. It's called A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Clarke Moore. But most people know it as The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head, was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Well, my beloved friend, sleep in peace tonight, and may the spirit of Christmas fill you with love and light till we meet again. I wish you all good things. I hope this holiday season brings you miracles and every dream fulfilled. Well, take care of yourself, my friend, and have a blessed, blessed Christmas.
You've been listening to Comfort Food for Thought with Chris James. For more information and links to our social media, please visit us at our website, www.comfortfoodforthought.com. Thanks for listening.